a CD and a DVD in there, and I'm going to be sharing from this book today on what I've entitled Health is Wealth. You have heard it said before that health is wealth. In what way is health wealth? And how can you maintain your health? We need to spend time to talk about it, because many times people don't understand the importance of their health to their wealth creation. Many people do everything they can to get the money, and then they lose their health in trying to get the money. And when they finally get the money, they want to now use the money to buy back their health. But you need to be wise about the way you live your life, and you need to be wise about the way you handle things. So make sure you get yourself ready. If you don't have a copy of this book or any of our materials, go to the website www.olumideemmanuel.org or www.commonsensegroup.com. We have the MP3 version of the audio program. We have the ebook version of the book and other materials. They will tremendously help you. So I'll be back after this break, and we'll look at health is wealth. Back is still the School of Money, and I'm still OLUMIDE EMMANUEL. There's a story of a school, a girls-only school, where the caretaker always faces all kinds of challenges because of the naughtiness of the girls and all kinds of pranks that they play from time to time. One of the major challenges that the school has is the fact that when the girls go to the toilet, you go to the girls' toilet and you discover that all the mirrors and everywhere you have lipstick stains on all the mirror, because when they go to the toilet, they put on the lipstick and they kiss the mirror, and then you have lipstick stains everywhere. And then the caretaker tried to continually get them to stop, but they've never been able to stop. So almost every day they have to keep cleaning and cleaning. And then the caretaker decided to do something unique. One day the caretaker called one girl from every class, the top girls, the ones that are influencers, and took them all to the toilet and said, well, you know that we've been facing a lot of challenges with this lipstick stuff, and we don't know why you guys continue to do this. They were all giggling. Said, well, we have decided to show you the challenge we go through and how tedious it is for us to be able to clean this lipstick. So you know that these lipsticks are made from all kinds of chemicals, and they are not very easy to clean. But this is what we have devised, which is the way we have been cleaning it, and wanted to let people know how difficult it is. So you know what he did? He took a brush, put it in the in the toilet bowl, and then brought it out, and then started using the water from the toilet bowl to clean the lipstick. All the girls were like, yuck. When they saw that, I said, you see, this is what we go through. So please help us tell people that it's not easy cleaning this. you guess as much as I have done. That's the last time anybody did that, because nobody wants to kiss toilet water. Now they stopped because they knew that even though they were very naughty, they still knew the importance of their health. Now listen and listen well, health is wealth. You have heard that said over and over and over again, and you probably wonder, is it really true? Yes, it is. You know what? I've seen people do everything they can to make money. They wake up very early. They are going from place to place. They just want to make money, 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 money. And when they finally succeed in making the money, they discover that there are many things in life that are more important than money. I've seen people lose their family in pursuit of money, only to now try to use the money to buy back their family, and then it's too late. I've seen people lose their health in pursuit of money, only to now try to use the money to buy back their health, then it's too late. You need to understand that health is wealth. I've seen people that have spent millions trying to recover their health. I've seen people that have sold their houses, sold cars, sold stocks, just to be able to be healed or be, taken care of. Especially when they have problem with cancer or kidney problem or liver problem. It's amazing how people can go from millions to zero just as the health situation hits up their resources. You need good health to make money. You need good health to manage your money. You need good health to multiply your money. You need good health to enjoy your money. You need good health to create wealth. You need good health to run businesses. You need good health. So you need to make sure you do everything you can to give attention to your health, because you have just one life to live, and guess what? You don't have a spare part. Tires have spare parts. Different appliances have spare batteries, but there's no spare parts for your life. So you have just one life to live, and if you mess up with that one life, you'll be amazed at how terrible that can be. So I want you to know that health is very, very important. I want to share with you from chapter 47 of this book, where I spoke extensively about this same issue of health. This book, The School of Money, it's a book that everybody needs to have. It has 7 sessions. The first session is what we call the preschool session, where we deal with preschool issue for wealth creation. The second session is the financial intelligence session, where we deal with issues that will relate to your financial intelligence. The third session is the wealth creation session, where we deal with issues that will help you to create wealth. The fourth session is the entrepreneurship session, where we deal with issues that has to do with starting, building, and running an effective business. The fifth session is the success session, where we deal with issues that will help you to create your success story. The sixth session is the legacy session, where we deal with issues that has to do with you leaving a legacy behind, and it is in that legacy session that we have Health is Wealth in chapter 47. So you need to give your health good attention. There are a few tips that I want you to take note of. If you are going to be very, very healthy, in order for you to continue to perpetuate your wealth, number one, you need to rest well. It's amazing that a lot of people work and work and work and work and work, and they don't rest. Let me tell you something. Rest is very essential in the world that we live in right now. If you don't rest, you'll be late to rest. If you don't rest, you'll be late to rest. And at the end of the day, they will now tell you rest in peace. But at that time, you're already dead. So number one, you need to rest. Number two, you need to sleep well. Now, you don't need to sleep in order to rest. You can rest and relax without sleeping. But it means you rest your mind, it means you rest your body, and relax doing something that makes you relax and makes you refreshed. Some people watch films. Some people swim. Some people just go around and look at nature. Whatever works for you, make sure you rest well. Number two, make sure you sleep well. Well, doctors have said that we need an average of 8 hours a day to sleep in order for us to be able to be okay. Well, I really don't know about that since I'm not a medical doctor, because sleeping for 8 hours in a day is somehow, for me, maybe I also need to change in that area, because by the time you sleep for 8 hours a day, you slept for 1/3 of the day. So that means by the time you are 30 years old, you will have slept for 10 years. So I don't have a problem with you sleeping 8 hours in a day, but just make sure you sleep well. Because some people sleep 8 hours in a day, but they are not sleeping. Because while they are sleeping, their brain is still working. So they are not even resting, so they wake up tired. Number three, you need to eat well. You need to eat well. You see, you are what you eat. What you eat matters a lot in your life as an individual. So when we talk about health is wealth, you need to make sure you avoid junk food. You avoid foods that do not add, to your health and vitality. Avoid it at all costs. Because if you don't eat well, it will affect you. So you need to have what we call balanced diets. There is protein, there's carbohydrate, there's fat and oil, there's vitamin, there's mineral. All these things, you need to make sure that there is balanced diet. You don't just eat one kind of food in a day or one kind of food consistently. It will affect you. So you need to eat well. Then take lots of water. You need to take loads of water. Water is life. So water, 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 water. Instead of, a lot of stuff that we call juices today, many people take fizzy drink, they take carbonated drinks, they take bottled drink, they take all kinds of juices that are not really juices because they are just carbonated water with sugar and all kinds of coloring and chemicals. Be careful. Be careful. Make sure you stay with water. You can never get it wrong when you stay with water. So eat well. Then drink lots of water. It will help you. Then you need to take loads of fruits. Fruit is very good. So find out what are the fruits that are in season. And whatever fruit are in season, those are the fruit that, because they'll be, if they are in season, they will be cheaper. And then you can do, a lot of fruit juice. Just squeeze it, and then my wife does a lot of that. We take a lot of juice in our house. We take a lot of water, and we have a lot of this machine and all these appliances that she has bought, and then you just put it in there, and then you mix it together, and then you come up with one solid, fruit stuff. Is always very, very amazing. Very amazing. Very, very amazing. And then you also need to exercise regularly. You have to exercise regularly. Exercise is very, very important. And I'm going to talk more about that after the break and focus on exercise. Because exercise is very key. If you're going to be able to live healthy, live long, you need to make sure that you continue to exercise your body. Look for ways that will help you. And also, you also need to be conscious of your health. A lot of people are not conscious of their health. They just think that, oh, things will happen. No, no, no. Whatever will be, will not be, you have to make it be. So you have to be conscious about your health. You have to be conscious about what you eat. For me as a person, there are things I don't eat. I already know what works for me. I know what does not work for me. So I avoid some things. And even if at all I'm going to take them, it's going to be once. I was still telling my wife a few days ago, there's something I ate. And I was telling her, I said, look, this year alone, this is the 4th time I'm doing that. And we are just, few months into the year. I said, so no more this year. And I said, last year, I only took it once in the whole of the year. Now, in 1 year, in less than 6 months, I'm taking it 4 times. Why? Why am I able to know that I took it once last year? It's because I'm conscious. So I said, look, after this, no more till next year. So you've got to be conscious of your health. It is very, very key. Well, I'll continue when we return after the break, and I will focus on exercise. Why you need to exercise, the importance of exercise. I'm back. You're still on to the School of Money, and I'm still OLUMIDE EMMANUEL. Yes, we're looking at health is wealth. We've been talking about the importance of taking care of your health. We've looked at the reason why you need to take care of your health. And we've looked at few tips that will help you to live a healthy life. Because when it comes to making money, managing money, enjoying your money, managing your business, you need health. Because it's only those that are alive that can make money. It's only those that are alive that can manage money. It's only those that are healthy that can enjoy money. Many times I see people that have money and then the doctors have told them, don't eat salt, don't eat sugar, don't eat this, don't eat that. So at the end of the day, many of the things that they are supposed to be eating to enjoy life, they tell them, don't eat this, don't eat that. Why? Because they have lost their health in pursuit of the money. People have kidney problem, cancer, they have liver problem, they have high blood pressure problem, hypertension problem, they've got stroke, they've got all kinds of stuff. Why? Just because of health issues. Well, I've said before we went on break that it's very important for you to also take time to exercise. So I want to talk to you right now about exercising. It's very important. I remember many years ago, I bought this treadmill, and I bought it and it was there in my room. And after a while, it's amazing. It's a very funny story. After a while, the treadmill became like a dumping ground for books, for clothes, for all kinds of stuff. And you know that after a while, I actually forgot that there was a treadmill in that room. I'm telling you, it was that bad. I forgot that there was a treadmill in that room. And one day, we're just packing stuff, and then there's, oh, you have a treadmill. Oh, that's true, that's a treadmill. Oh. It's amazing. It just shows you how that if you don't take your health serious, you can mess up yourself. But when I realized that it's very important for me to take my health serious, I began to make sure that I put a lot of things in place to make sure that I exercise and I help myself to. And I'm not there yet. I still have a lot of work to do. I'm getting there. But when it comes to eating well, I'm good. Resting well, I'm good. Water, I'm good. Fruits, I'm good. Relaxing, I'm good. The exercise bits, I'm almost there. So you need to make sure that you take exercise serious. Well, like I said, I'm not a medical expert, but I know the importance of this stuff. And that's why I put it in the book, because it's something that I've seen over and over again in the life of people. So whether it's walking, whether it's jogging, whether it's running, whether it's cycling, whether it's doing house chores, workouts, skipping, aerobics, recreation, sports, whatever it is, just make sure you are exercising. Make sure you are doing something that will help you to sweat. You are doing something that will help you to really be able to, exercise your bones and exercise your veins. And it will amaze you. There are so many stuff you can do at home on your own. There are a lot of videos, a lot of, help manuals and things that will help you. My wife, we now have a treadmill that is functional now that we use. My wife uses it more than I do. And then we have all this stuff, aerobic stuff where you are dancing, and then all the stuff, they are there. I don't want to promote any products. If you pay me, then I'll promote your product. But we've got all kinds of stuff. So we dance, and then we are dancing, and then we're having fun. You have dancing different. Then you have hand exercise, you have body exercise, and we dance all kinds of dance. And my son, all of us will just be dancing, and you are dancing and you are exercising and you are having fun. It's a lot of fun. So we have all those stuff happening. So few things you need to learn about exercises. Number one, you must do it frequently. Frequency. You have to do it frequently. You need to make sure that you do it regularly. If you can do it once a day, 3 times a week, once a week, just make sure you are doing it frequently. And I recommend, if you can do it no matter how small, 10, 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, just so that it can become an habit and it can become a culture. So number one is do it frequently. Number two, do it with intensity. So frequency is key, intensity is key. You have to sweat. That's the purpose. You need to sweat. So by the time you do the exercise, you're exercising and then you are sweating, you are burning calories, you are burning fat, and then you are keeping fit. It's very important. So number one is frequency, number two is intensity. Number three, you need to do it for a good duration of time, not just few minutes. So we are talking duration. So you need to make sure that you have, not that you just do it, because if you are not, for me, I know when I need to exercise, when I'm climbing the steps and in the first floor I'm already panting. And Mr. Man, you need to exercise. I know that. So you need to make sure that you do it, for a long period of time. That will really go a long way in helping you. Then you need to do it continually as a lifestyle so that it can become a culture for you. And that is consistency. So those are 4 things that you need when it comes to exercising. You need frequency, you need intensity, you need duration, and then you need consistency. Now, when your exercise has frequency, intensity, duration, and continuity, there are benefits. So let me give you a few benefits. Let me see how many. Let me just give you 10 benefits of exercising that I have listed in the book that will help you. Number one, it shapes you. When you exercise very well and consistently, it shapes you. It helps you to be in shape. So that's number one. Number two, it strengthens you. When you exercise consistently and make it a habit and make it a culture, it strengthens you. You become strengthened. Number three, it removes bad fat. There's good fat and there's bad fat. So when you exercise, you burn away all the calories, you burn away all the bad fats, and then it helps you in your health. Number four, it helps you grow and it helps you to glow. Grow and glow. So growing is one thing, but glowing is another. So you probably have gotten to a point where you can't grow anymore, but you continue to glow because you are exercising effectively. Number five, it helps to improve your stamina. Some people don't have the stamina. When people do something, after a while they start panting, they start losing their breath. It's because they don't have the stamina for longevity. So you need to exercise because it will help with stamina. It helps to improve endurance. You see a lot of people, when they are running, they run for hours. They can do endurance race, but some people cannot do that. Why? Because of their level of exercise. Number seven, it reduces anxiety and depression. It reduces anxiety and depression because, see, when you exercise, all your body metabolism functions effectively. Your lungs, you exercise your lungs, you exercise your trachea, you exercise your veins, you exercise your bones, your blood vessels, everything is functioning accurately. So it helps you to reduce anxiety and depression. Number eight, it improves your immunity. Yeah. Exercise helps to improve your immunity. A lot of people don't know that, but it's very, very key. When you exercise, it builds your body immune system. It's very true. You can research that. Number nine, it helps you to save money that sicknesses will take away. So health is wealth. Many people cannot save because they have to nurse health. So the money they need to take care of themselves is even more than what they have. They have to even start selling properties to take care of their health. So when you are exercising, you are going to end up saving money because you won't be sick. And if you are not sick, the money you should spend on hospital, you have it to do something meaningful with your life. And then finally, it balances your hormone. It balances your hormone. So once you exercise regularly and you take your health serious, it will help to balance your hormone system and it will help you a lot. Well, I'll be back after this break so that we can wrap it all up. So now we're wrapping up today's episode. We'll be looking at health is wealth. The importance of taking care of your health so that you'll be able to maintain and enjoy your wealth. Now, we've looked at the importance of health. We looked at different tips that will help you to live a healthy life. We looked at the importance of exercising. We've looked at things that has to be in your exercise. We looked at 10 benefits of exercising. Now, I want to wrap it all up by talking to you about the importance of a regular checkup, regular medical checkup. I personally believe that once you hit 40, you must make sure that every year from age 40, you go for medical checkup. I've been doing that now since I clocked 40. That's many years ago. And every year I go for medical checkup. So I go for a complete medical checkup head to toe. And I do that in the US every year. And once I go for that medical checkup, we check last year with this year, and they're able to say, oh no, this is good, you have done well in this area, you need to work on this, don't eat this, that. And I'm not sick, I'm okay, I'm perfectly good, I'm good, and I'm healthy. So, but every time I go for this checkup, they tell you body mass index, your height, your weight, and all the stuff. So you need to work on it, and I'm working on that, and I'm doing well. But I have to continue to maintain that. So every year, you need to go for medical checkup, because when you go for medical checkup every year, it helps to identify problems before they become a problem. It helps to identify possible areas of challenges. And you'll be amazed that many things you call a problem, they are not a problem. It's just because you are ignorant of what's happening. Once you have the knowledge of what's happening, you're able to deal with it. So regular checkup is very key. Don't wait until you have a problem. Once you hit age 40, every year, make it part of your budget, annual medical checkup. Not only when you are sick, because prevention is better than cure.